Today I discovered that somebody gave us a counterfeit, a fake $100 bill. It feels like real money, it sounds like real money, and it smells like real money. And it also passed this counterfeit detector pen. I mean, let me show you. This pen, if you mark something that's not money, it will turn into black. And that's an indication that this is not money. This is fake money. Okay, this is a piece of paper. I mark it with this pen and it should turn black. When we mark real money, it should be transparent. It should not show any marking. Like I have a $5 bill here, a real $5 bill. If I mark it with this pen, it's not going to show anything. Transparent. And that's how we know that this bill is real. Surprisingly, this $100 bill passed the pen checkup. Look at this. If I mark it with the pen, nothing. Transparent. We do not see black marking on that bill. And that's why we took it. I do not know who took this $100 bill, but that's why we took it, because it passed that marker. I mean, if we mark it on the back, same thing. We do not see a black mark when we use this pen. So this is the last time we're going to use this pen. We're going to have to go back to the old-fashioned way of checking bills. And that's, we just put it up like this, and we have to look for that line. Right now, I do not see that line on the bill. If I go like this, I do not see that line. And the line should not be printed on the bill. The line is within the layers of that bill. You can only see it when you have it up like this, and you should be able to see a line. Right now, I do not see a line here. And the only way I knew that this bill was fake is because the bank told me it's fake. I also took it to the Arco shop next door. They have a machine, and they told me that this bill is fake. You cannot tell. You cannot tell that this bill is fake. It's not cheap paper. It looks like a real bill. I want to put this under the microscope just to see if there are any signs of this being a fake bill. Because it does not look like a fake bill, and it passed the marker check. I mean, usually fake bills will have cheap print, a low resolution print, or maybe a messy print. Just like designer, let's say, sunglasses. Let's say you have a fake Ray-Ban sunglasses. If you put that logo under the microscope, the font is going to look off. It's going to look messy, or it's going to look discolored, or it's going to look not like factory. So if I look at this bill here, it looks clean to me. I do not see anything obvious. I mean, look at the details everywhere. Look at the line. Maybe the font here is a little indication that this is fake, because you need high quality printers to be able to print small font in good details. Let me take a look at a real $5 bill that I have here. I do not have $100 bill to compare to, but I do have this $5. And let me look at United States. And I believe it looks cleaner. The font looks cleaner. Let's go back to the $100 bill. Yeah, definitely. Look at this. Look at the font on this, the small font. Look at how messy the font is. And look at this. What about the signature? I mean, it's really hard to tell. I mean, I do not even think that it's the same font. Look at this. Look at the S, how it has that line on it. That line on it. And look at this S. It's different. I do not know if font was changed on bills, but that's as far as I can tell. And if we look at the paper, the quality or the color of this paper and this paper, this is the real one. You see how it has this pattern on it? I do not know if this was the case on older bills, but this is a new $5 bill. So maybe now they have this pattern on it, which is not found here. But still, honestly, I do not know where to look to know how this $100 bill is fake, other than the line that goes in the middle or on the side. This note is legal. Let's take a look at this note is legal. And honestly, I cannot tell the difference. Except that this font is different than this font. This is the real one, and this is the fake one. So from now on, we are not using this check pen. We're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Let me know what you use when you check for money. And let's proceed with the repair. In this repair video, we're gonna be working on an iPad Pro 12.9 that came in because of a charging problem. Let's read what the customer wrote. The charging cord has to be inserted just right. Sometimes I need to fiddle with for 5 minutes to get it to catch just right. All right, so the customer has to move the cable in order for the iPad to catch a charge. And I did confirm that by trying our charging cable. And we have the same issue. If we move it up, it charges. If we let it go, it does not charge. The problem is obviously the charging Flux cable. So we're gonna desolder it and solder a new one. I have a new one right here. And we're gonna solder this one back on the board. The charging Flux has about, I would say, 60 plus pins that we need to solder. We've done it many times on this channel, and we're gonna be doing it again right now. The first thing I wanna do is remove this so we can expose the pins or the pads for the charging Flux cable right here. We're gonna apply some Flux and we're gonna apply low melt solder. Fume extractor on, and let's go. Just a tiny bit, goes a long way. The low melt solder tube contains 6 sticks. You can find that on our website. What I'm doing is mixing low melt solder with unleaded solder so that when we heat up this charging Flux cable, we can easily desolder it and remove it without ripping any pads. And we should be good. And the connector is out, just like that, and we do not have a single missing pad. Very nice. And we got rid of all the glue. And the board is super clean. Now we need to align the charging Flux cable. So we look at the window here, we align this one, and then we have to look at the other end and make sure the other end is aligned as well. Just like that. All right, so the cable is solid. Now we can add more Flux. Beautiful. And the job is done. The joints look beautiful. Let's quickly test. I'm gonna test using the TriStar tester, then we're gonna reassemble and test again. But for now, I just wanna have a clear indication that we are getting a pass and not a fail. And a pass. Fume extractor off. I'm gonna give this to Big Boss to reassemble, and I'll be back to finish the video. All right. So we reassembled the tablet. We did not seal the screen yet. It's still open. I have the charging cable plugged in, and the tablet is currently charging at 1 amp, which is awesome. Turn off the power bank. Turn on the power bank, and we see the charging symbol, and everything is good. So we're gonna end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll do something else in the next video.